A lot of people have asked me, I don't even like sweets, how did I end up with type 2 diabetes? Now, there's a misconception that eating sugar can cause type 2 diabetes. This is actually a very oversimplified approach, and sometimes it's not even accurate. So a lot of times people think that sugar equals to type 2 diabetes because the symptom of type 2 diabetes is having high blood glucose. However, sugar doesn't translate to high blood glucose immediately. In this video, I'm going to share with you why sugar does not cause type 2 diabetes and what actually causes type 2 diabetes. So naturally, sugar is just a unit of energy. So things like glucose is a unit of energy. Your body runs on glucose and your brain survives on glucose alone. An average brain needs 400-500 calories from glucose itself. And if you ask any endurance athletes, they'll tell you you need to carb up because carbs will give you that sustained energy. And our body is made to clear out glucose from our bloodstream really quickly. Now, the root cause of type 2 diabetes and what is causing those high blood sugars is actually insulin resistance. For someone who doesn't have insulin resistance, they can have sugar and still have great blood sugars. For example, someone can have a banana and still have great blood sugars when they don't have insulin resistance. But when someone has insulin resistance, when they eat carbohydrates, it skyrockets their blood sugar. So as you can see, carbs is easily blamed as the enemy, but the real enemy is actually insulin resistance. Insulin resistance is caused by the buildup of fatty acids inside your liver and in your muscle cells. What it does is that it turns off insulin receptors, causing insulin to not work effectively. Insulin can't bring in the glucose from the carbohydrates that you eat, and it can't bring into the cells for energy to be metabolized. Therefore, glucose is stuck in your bloodstream, and that's what causes high blood sugar. So our goal here is to reverse insulin resistance so that you can have healthy carbohydrates again and still have great blood sugars. And it's problematic that a lot of people think that sugar is what causes type 2 diabetes because it causes them to avoid very healthy things like fruits or even whole grains because they know that complex carbohydrates will break down to simple carbohydrates into sugar. So a lot of people choose to cut carbs all at once. However, the more carbs you cut, the lower your carbohydrate tolerance will be, and type 2 diabetes is a disease of carbohydrate intolerance. So to reverse type 2 diabetes, I like to help people improve their carbohydrate tolerance where they can process carbs again and still have great blood sugars. If you want to learn how I help people do so, I made a free training for you. Link is in the description below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.